Welcome to the LED light kit tutorial video. We're going to look at how to set up an LED light and how we can also add a softbox. So let's start up. So what we have here is we have our stand, our light stand. So I'm just going to simply open this up. It has 3 legs like so. I'm going to push it down. And the key here is that we want to make sure that this is above the actual legs. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just tighten that. I'm going to put this on the ground like so. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is it's a double riser, so there's 2 areas that can go up. So I'm going to loosen the bottom one first. So we always start from the bottom first so that it's thicker there, so that it doesn't bend. Okay, so I'm going to open that all the way up to the top, and then I'm going to tighten that. So always make sure all of these things, these points are tightened so that nothing's collapsing when you put your light together. Okay, so here's our point where we're going to put our light. So I'm just going to lower this a little bit for the demonstration. Okay, and now in our lighting kit, we have our nice case. So now in our lighting kit, we have our light all ready to go. Okay, so now in our lighting kit, we have our light ready to go. And this next part is we want to put this spigot right on top here. So I'm just going to line this up right here. Make sure that it goes all the way to the bottom. Okay, and then I'm simply going to tighten this up. Okay, so now that's tight and that's great. Okay, and by loosening it, I can spin the light around. The next step that I need to do is make sure I have either I can use this with battery power or I can add an AC or electrical power to it. So for the battery power, I simply push to the left like so, and there's our power. So the batteries are ready to go. In the middle is off, and then on the last side is the AC side for electrical use, but I don't have that plugged in. So what I'm going to need to do is take my electrical plug, my adapter. I'm going to attach the electrical cable into that. This back adapter part is going to go directly into the light. So that electrical adapter is going to go right to the back here. It plugs in like so. Okay, just going to lower this for. Okay, so the electrical adapter goes right in the back here like so. Okay, we're plugged in. And then the other end just needs to go into either an extension cord or directly into an electrical outlet. So just plug in to an electrical outlet. Okay, and now if I go to the right, I'm using the electrical power. Right, so the 2 dots there, and it actually says adapter, and then on the other side here it says battery. So it's battery powered, off, or through the electrical outlet. Now, what I want to be able to do is control the intensity of my light. So we have the top is yellow, the bottom is white. What this is referring to is 3200 degrees tungsten type lighting. So traditional like candlelight or your electrical tungsten light bulbs in a house. And white is referring to daylight or 5600 degrees Kelvin. You can learn more about this in our tutorials on our YouTube channel. So if I turn both of them off, there's no light coming out. So now watch, if I go totally blue, so the tutorial, our camera is set up at 5600 degrees Kelvin. So it's showing it to look normal. Okay, so I'll turn that off and then I can go fully yellow. And that's showing us in the tungsten mode, you can see that it's very yellow. Okay, so that's great. Okay. So next I want to look at is how can I add something that's called a softbox. So this light can be, sometimes it can be viewed as being a little bit harsh. So what we can do is we have some of these soft boxes available at our library partners as well. And this is kind of like a reflector kit in a way. So it comes bundled in. I'm just going to unzip it. And it's going to kind of pop out. So it goes like this. It's going to pop out. And it's kind of like a big square soft box. Okay, so I'm going to just open it up. There's little magnetic clips there. So we want to make it into a nice square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's great. Now what we need to do is we're going to actually just strap this on to the back of the light. And it's pretty easy to do. So it has little slits here that are meant to go around the handles. So watch what we do. I'm going to just have the Velcro up on like this. I'm going to slide this right onto the light, like so. Okay. And the main thing is, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm taking that. I'm going to take this Velcro strap. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, and there's another piece of Velcro down here. And that attaches it. So 1 band, 2 band. And now, voila, we have our softbox. It's a nice soft light versus what it originally was. Now to put this away, same idea. I can undo these 2 Velcro straps. I'm going to take it right off the light. Then I need to just collapse the little magnets there, fold this all up so that it doesn't have that 3rd dimension to it. I like to just put the straps back on. Okay, and this is the fun part. We're going to do that little bit of the reflector twist. So I'm going to just spin it around into itself like so. So that is kind of bubble, right? So you see it just spins around, and then that's going to just go right back into the case. If for any reason you can't get it back into this case, just bring it back to the library. You don't want to try to push it and damage it in any way. So that is our tutorial on the LED light and how we can set it up and add a softbox. Again, don't worry if you're struggling with any of these settings. You can just play with either the yellow, white, figure out what works well, and remember, what you see is what you get. So have fun, be safe, and enjoy the LED light kit.